today we're going to be talking a bit more about collagen. I just wanted to do a bit of training on the actual product itself. And then again, I want to talk about the collagen loading Facebook group that we've been using, which I know I did talk about that on a team call just a couple of weeks ago, but now we've got a bit more experience down the line in utilizing it. It's kind of good to have an update. And also I would very much like it if you guys have had an experience with the collagen loading, either yourself, you're starting to get your own results, or customers' results, or you're having so much results in finding it easy to add people or even sell the product. So, you know, we're just engaging in conversation. So we'll cover that towards the end of the session today. But first of all, let me just share my screen on some slides that I'd like to take you through to start with. So let me just put that on.
You want to look at the slides?
And I think someone needs to mute.
You want to look at the slides?
Oh, why can't I find my presentation mode button? It's disappeared underneath my Zoom control panel. There it is. Found it. Okay, so here we go. And if we can, Tara, make sure everyone's added in, that'd be fabulous. Okay, so just introducing collagen. So just a little bit about it, because some of you are new and may not have explored much about this product, but it really is an exciting product to look into. So our collagen has enhanced. It has enhanced features. It's an enhanced formula. It's not just basic collagen. It contains vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and zinc. And vitamin C is an essential nutrient that helps that triple helix of the collagen to bind together so that you have more power for your punch in your collagen. The hyaluronic acid provides an amazing water-retaining, lubricating feature, and that lays the groundwork for the structural support of your collagen matrix in your body. And the zinc works with the others to promote collagen synthesis by helping to decrease the enzymes that break apart the collagen as we age. So this enhanced formula helps to both build and protect the collagen in our body. I think there's quite a few people coming in, Taryn, so I'm just going to add them all. I don't know whether you're
not popping. Yeah, Kim, they're not popping up on my screen.
Very peculiar.
I can't see them for some reason.
Okay, so let me just make Debbie Atkins also a co-host as well, because she might see them on her screen. And then between the two of you, you should be fine. Okay. So we also have, you know, an on-the-go formula. So this is the enhanced formula, as we said, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and zinc. And it has on-the-go packaging. So, you know, it's really convenient because some collagens come in the form of liquids in bottles and things like that. As this is a simple on-the-go, it's convenient packaging, and each sachet provides you with a perfect measured amount for that particular you know, day or as part of the collagen loading. The powder dissolves completely, and it can be added to any kinds of drink, hot drinks, cold drinks. It can even be added to things like yogurt or omelette or mashed potato. In fact, one of my clients, he's 75, and he was telling me today that, you know, in the morning he's been having it in his muesli. At lunch he's been having it with some yogurt. And we was just chatting. He's now going up to 3 a day, and he was just chatting about what he's going to have his third one with. But he also has Phytolife, so he's going to be having it in that. So he's all set. So the total body benefits include strengthening to the internal matrix of your collagen structure, which supports your bones, your muscles, your cartilage, your hair, your skin, and your nails. And this is essential for those of us that enjoy an active lifestyle and for our long health term benefits as we age. But one of the hidden benefits is about our gut health. If there's damage to the intestinal lining, such as in the cases of leaky gut syndrome, these amino acids boost our body's natural ability to repair. So collagen protein could enhance our production of new smooth muscle cells that begin to heal the stomach and the intestinal lining. And these new cells are what can prevent toxins and other particles from leaking into our bloodstream. And as we know, those that have been involved in gut health, that triggers an immune response and it triggers increased inflammation in the body. So the amino acid glycine also helps your body to make important antioxidants that help protect your cells, while the collagen is busy helping create new cells. It's also helping to preserve the other ones that you have in your body. So similar to the ability to repair, collagen's complex array of amino acid contents can help prevent intestinal inflammation as well. And glutamine is the star amino acid in collagen's ability to fight leaky gut. It targets inflammation associated with those tight junctions due to oxidative stress or damage inside of our gut. And actually, it has a similar effect on your blood vessels as well, because of course our blood vessels can be affected by inflammation, and then that can lead to cholesterol levels going up as our arteries become furred up with fat and plaque deposits. Now, we all know that proarginine has a profound impact on our arteries, but so does boosting our collagen as well in terms of repairing damage that's already existing in our arteries. Of course, anyone with any kind of heart disease on board will have damage to their arteries. So by taking collagen, we're introducing more amino acids into our bodies, which means our digestive system and our cardiovascular system can function at a healthier state. So let's have a look at those active ingredients that we've got inside this Collagen Plus packet. So Synergy's Collagen Plus is a good sized amount of collagen peptides in each serving, as well as 3/4 of our daily requirement of vitamin C and over 80% of our daily requirement of zinc. Looking at a lot of other collagen products, which we did a lot of research when this one first came out, what we found is that it's essential to check the amount in each serving. Many products that are sold on like Amazon and eBay and places like that, they only have 400 or 500 milligrams of actual active collagen in them. And some of them are actually just collagen boosters. They might be being sold as collagen, but they're actually just a booster for collagen, and they don't actually have any collagen in at all. And it's important to note that all vegan collagen does not actually contain collagen, but it aims to boost your body's collagen manufacture in the body. So even marine collagen is not a vegan collagen, it's made from fish. So Synergy's collagen contains 6,000 milligrams of collagen peptides, and this is from bovine collagen in this particular form. So we have types 1 and 2 collagen in this, and as Synergy's collagen is focused on benefits for all the body, Synergy has prioritized type 1, which is the most abundant form in the body, and also type 2, which is the other fibrillar collagen that helps to make up that extracellular matrix that's inside our body. Synergy's collagen contains hydrolyzed collagen, which is much easier to absorb into the bloodstream. Once they reach the areas they need to, then they act like little Lego pieces to help form and repair the collagen matrices. So our collagen peptides actually help, put together this mess of collagen back into its strands of collagen again, back into its fibrous ropes and materials that literally hold everything apart, hold everything together and stop things falling apart, I should say. So why collagen load then? So we've been talking about collagen loading. So collagen makes up around 90% of our connective tissue and bone mass, about 70% of our skin. However, as we reach our mid to late 20s, our natural production of this vital nutrient begins to slow. And that's why, one of the reasons why we age. And we begin to notice things like wrinkles, joints and muscle pains, and a range of digestive issues which might worsen over time. The major theme regarding collagen supplementation is the abundance of amino acids. And our regular diet can help up to make some of those, but the best way to make sure you're getting all the amino acids you need is to have a daily supplement. So the objective of collagen loading is to obtain as much protein as possible, so that, you know, we can, and this is highly bioavailable proteins as well, that are easily absorbed by the body. And hydrolyzed collagen is broken into short chains of peptides that are easy, digested, and utilized. So we need it because we don't eat enough collagen in our diet. It primarily comes from bones, like bone broth, fish skin, animal skins, chicken skins. You know, in days gone by, we would have utilized all of an animal that we had access to. Now we just have choice cuts of chicken breast or fillet of beef and things like that, you know. Organ meat also is high in collagen. So collagen loading replaces the lost collagen stores quickly before you head into a maintenance cycle. So rather than doing what we was doing, which is to just begin at maintenance, what the science is pointing towards is to load for around 30 days and then maintain after that. What we're going to see is faster external results. And when we're dealing with clients and customers, any results that we can give them that they can discern and notice and see is going to add to their ability to know, like, and trust us. So external results to hair, skin, and nails will be seen. But also, you know, one of the things that I found when working with clients all this time is that sometimes it's not very easy to get into a dialogue with people about gut health or about heart disease. They won't openly necessarily talk about that, but they'll absolutely tell you when their knees are aching, if they're, you know, going up the stairs, oh, you know, they're oohs and ahs, and, you know, backaches or joint pains or things like that. So it really becomes quite easy to spark interest. And of course, if your clients are seeing those aches and pains drastically reducing, they're going to be really thankful for that. You know, when their knees are gliding up the stairs rather than feeling really sore, or if they've got sports injuries, you know. One of our clients has been harboring injuries to his knee and his ankle for a long time, and in fact he turned his ankle over, which made it even worse. I think by day 8 of the collagen loading, he has seen huge improvements to his knees and ankle, and he can't even believe it because nothing seemed to be touching it, and it's made such a massive improvement. So, you know, your clients are going to love you for that. They're going to love you for that when they're feeling less aches and pains. And so what we're doing is we're creating an environment where new people that haven't come across Synergy before can see us as a brand leader, someone that they can trust, someone that they know is going to provide high quality, efficacious results. And hopefully through your relationship with them, will explore the other things that we do, you know, the gut health programs and sports programs and the DNA testing and all of the other many benefits. So Kat Wilton and I had this brainwave to come up with this Facebook group, the 30-day collagen loading challenge. And I have to say, we're only 4 weeks in, I would say, roughly, and it's already proving to be easy, fun, and a huge success in such a short period of time. So the process is quite straightforward. You know, you spark interest with people. You know, you might say something like, oh, you're interested to learn about collagen and especially collagen loading. Because if so, I can add you to a group where we're all, you know, and you can find out more. It can be a simple message to anyone that you know, very straightforward. You know, yes, they're going to be interested in collagen and learning about collagen loading. Great, add them to the group. Or they might say, oh no, I'm not really interested in that, which is fine. So you can find your own way of creating simple messages to people, and then you add them to the group. It's a private group, so they won't see this group unless they're in it. You're going to tag them to the first 3 announcement posts. I'll show you that shortly when I flick onto the group. And then give them 24 hours and then send them a message to say, if you had a chance to have a look around the group, some great testimonials in there. Let me know if you've got any questions. Now, they may sit in that group for a little while. I've had that, where I've checked in with people, and then the group will do the work for you. You know, if they are engaging with the group and seeing what's being posted, they'll come back to you with questions. I've had a couple of people that have come back to me with questions already. So how do you do this collagen loading? You're going to need 4 boxes. Like all Synergy products, we do recommend people build up and not go from 0 to 3 in an ideal scenario. So 3 days at 1 sachet a day. And then days 4 to 7, 2 sachets a day. And from day 8, 3 sachets a day. If they do get any side effects, which could be a headache, then they can always drop down to 2 a day. And maybe 2 a day might be where it's comfortable for them. My business coach that I was just telling you about with his ankle decided to take 4 a day. I didn't tell him to take 4 a day. He's just a man that decided to go all in on 4 a day. But he thinks it's been absolutely the best thing ever. So, you know, everybody's constitution is going to be different, you know, so like all things with Synergy, work with people on a unique basis, you know, just check in with them. But assuming that they do it this way, they're going to have 19 sachets left, which is perfect, because that's going to give them a chance to go down to 1 a day for maintenance. That some people might find that actually 2 a day is an optimal maintenance for them, especially if they've got some sort of bigger problems and arthritic problems that they want to stay on top of. So again, 1 a day or 2 a day might be an optimal maintenance for them, and that's something that they can play around with afterwards. And what we've got, which again I'll show you shortly, is a getting started document and wellbeing questionnaire that we highly recommend that you yourselves, when you're doing this and you get your customers to do it, to fill it in at the beginning, at the end. So I'll flick onto that shortly. Pricing wise, we really are going to keep it at certainly in the collagen group. What you do outside of the group is entirely up to you. But in the group, we're keeping it at the price for 4 boxes on auto ship, which is basically more or less cost price. It's £169 plus shipping as an exclusive price to the collagen loading group. Normally it would be £186 plus shipping. Now that does mean that the profit margin is reduced, but of course what you have to see is the future sales that can come from it. You have to kind of treat it as a loss leader, because there's so much potential of the people they could recommend it to, other Synergy products they might want to start looking into, gut health programs. And of course, you might end up ideally with a customer that wants to take collagen long term, and then you can set them up as a preferred customer and they could have an auto ship of collagen being sent direct to them every month. So, you know, this is why we decided to set it at this price, so that we can really attract those future sales. So you can obviously buy collagen as a single pack. I mean, going on a maintenance, that's what your clients can do. You can buy 4 packs. So that means that you can arrange for Synergy to ship it to them, or, you know, if that's the easiest way to do it. Or you can buy 8 packs, which means that there is a bit of a profit margin when you buy an 8 pack, and then you would be you know, selling the 4 pack at the 169 price plus shipping to your client. Or if you're really getting some sales coming in, or you live locally to other team members, you could all share a 24 pack of collagen, which is a bulk pack. And I've not gone into the prices on this training because we did that a couple of weeks ago, but it's all on the price list, or you can look back at the training we did recently. But certainly the 24 pack of collagen gives much more scope for profit margin there. So that's it on those slides that I want to share. So before we share some stories, I just want to share the getting started document one more time. So this is available in the Facebook group, or I can WhatsApp it to anyone if they're not in the Facebook group. It's not a problem, anyone can use it. But it says about why collagen load, how to do it, what you can mix the collagen in, tips for taking before and after photos. Even if people don't want to share it, we highly recommend they do it, even just for themselves. Ideally, it'd be great if they do share it, but no, not everybody wants to. But not just like your hands and wrinkles, but things like rashes, skin blemishes, skin conditions, you know, all sorts of things external that are simple to photograph. And then here's about sharing the results. And then here we have the wellbeing questionnaire. So digitally, all of these can be switched and changed. So we put 10 as being optimal and super fantastic. And 1 is obviously being really, really poor. So you can rate things like your hair quality, your hair quantity, your skin dryness. And you've got space here where you can type specific things if there's specific things that are relevant to you. You know, you can type in, you know, anything that you want to put in these spaces. So there's lots of stuff about skin, obviously, sleep, because collagen can affect your sleep. You can get a deeper sleep with it as well. That can affect how alert and awake you feel in the next day. Mobility, aches, pains, like a top-to-toe assessment of your aches and pains. People may notice digestive changes, so we put that in there. They might notice changes in acid reflux or bloating or abdominal cramps or bowel movements. And then, of course, there's other observations where they can fill out anything that's relevant to them, that we haven't mentioned, personal things. And they can obviously do this at the before and after. And if they're happy to share that with you, then even better, so that you can see the kind of results that your clients are getting. But even if they don't want to share it, at least, you know, that you can discuss it with them and see how things have gone. You know, because it is amazing how many things can get better, but we don't necessarily realize it at the time. We just, you know, forget that our knees were aching or our hips were hurting, or, you know, we had that rash on our skin, but it's now disappeared. So we want to kind of really bring attention to that. So let's have a quick look at the Facebook group next. And then we can get into how you guys have been finding it yourselves. So
there's a question from Lynn. Is it in the Heart to Heart website, this form?
The form, is it in the Heart to Heart website?
I think so.
You know what? I'm not sure if I have uploaded it there, Lynn. I think you may have just caught me out. So I'll make sure that's in product information straight after this, because I think I forgot to do it. So it will be there. Right. This is our page. We've currently got 287 members in it. So probably about 100 are team members. Good 187 are people browsing that you've added yourselves. I've called up the media here so that you can kind of see the images that have gone in. Some really useful educational images, some nice artwork images that you can use on your social media. So all of the images that you see in here, you know, are free to use. And so it's a mixture of, you know, testimonials and educational slots that you'll see all through the discussion feed. When you see here announcements, these are the top 3 posts to tag your people to. So you've got one which is, you know, collagen loading, how to do it, and the getting started form. So you just tag them underneath. Introducing collagen, little video that we've made there, tag underneath, and then the Dr. Axe collagen loading video, which basically explains why collagen loading is such a great thing to do. Tag that. So they're the 3 things that you tag, and then you leave them in there for a day or 2, and then you send them a message saying, you know, have you had a look around the group? Have you got any questions that I can maybe help answer? And then you start your dialogue with them, basically. And you know, we want you. We've got an admin group that are adding content to the group, but we definitely want your involvement with messaging underneath, commenting, giving love hearts, and sharing your results or your clients' results. So Sarah's sort of shown about 70 days collagen loading, really impressed with the stamina gains. We've got a little thing here to say if there's a new collagen loader starting and what they're looking for. You know, so ideally try and get their word. So I sent a little message to my client saying, do you mind if I mention that you're starting the collagen loading in the Facebook group? And if you don't mind, can you tell me in your own words what you're hoping to see changes in? So he's like, less wrinkles on my hands and face, less aching in my jeans, my knee joints. And he says, bear in mind, we're only a couple of 75-year-old kids. So, you know, you put that in there for, gives a bit of a laugh, doesn't it? And this was my other client, Sharon, less crinkles, less dry skin, less aches in the back. So, you know, it just, because what we're trying to do is create community as well as interesting information for people to learn about. You want community, and so getting people included in it really helps with that. So does anybody want to share? Is anyone prepared to unmute? You can always pop a message in the chat group, say, yep, you're happy to unmute, and I'll call upon you. But is anyone here ready to unmute to say what they've noticed either with the loading or with using it as a marketing opportunity? Lynn, I see you just waving your hand there. Do you want to unmute and share?
Yes, I've been using the collagen since we got the collagen. I haven't been collagen loading, but I'm starting now. But I have noticed through since November last year that my skin, which has always been dry, is not dry anymore. And I've always had very dry skin. I don't itch anymore either. And my hair, which I haven't had cut yet, but I'm not losing it. I'm hardly losing any hair at all. And that's without the collagen loading, which, as I say, I'm starting now.
You're starting that now. So, gosh,
I am.
Be interesting to see how far it goes then, because I know your skin has been, anyone that knows you, has been super dry.
Absolutely. And very, very itchy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That must feel like 100 times better.
It is. It's so much better. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Lynn. Caroline's put a message in saying, I've just taken some photos of my mum after being on 3 a day for 7 days, and the results are amazing. So I can't wait for you to share those photos with us, Caroline.
Kim, if you can share, let me share the screen. I've just sent them to myself via WhatsApp. I am just so excited.
Make co-host, right? You're
If
a co-host,
I can.
Caroline. Share away.
Because I am actually really shocked. Here we go. Can you see that?
Not yet.
Oh, it's not working. Resume. Right thing. Oh no.
Do you want to WhatsApp them to me?
Yeah. Okay. Good idea.
While Mark's sharing. Oops. Let me just. You need to stop sharing, Caroline.
Oh right. Okay. See.
Stop share.
Keep saying.
Here we go. Perfect. So if you send them to me, I'll see if I can get them on WhatsApp and share them. But in the meantime, Mark, and I know Julia, you're next after Mark. So Mark, do you want to share yours? You've been doing it with your wife, haven't you, Susan?
Yes, we both decided to start it. Susan has absolutely awful knees. She's got bone on bone all the way across one knee. We've started, we're on the 3rd day of 2. One thing we noticed immediately on day 1 was improved sleep. I took loads of photographs. I tried to print the form off but didn't manage to. we've got notes, and I'm going to load the information that way. Susan's noticed an upset stomach, so we're taking her from 2 back to 1 to get the body used to it. Because bear in mind, Susan hadn't taken any of our products up recently, but we decided when we talked with, put her on ProArgi to help with the effectiveness, and just maybe we did it too close together, but we're backing her off slightly. Hopefully we'll pull her back forwards very shortly. I've noticed a change in my bowel movements, but my body seems to be coping with it, but it's been taking ProArgi for a long time now as well.
You're just cutting out a little bit there, Mark, at the end. But I think the point that we got across there, which I think is a good one, is that we're all different, you know, and for some people you have to go in a little bit slowly.
Bearing in mind I suffer with sleep apnea, and I've already been saying I've got loads of energy. Yeah.
Right, I'll go to mute Mark a minute. Mark, I'm so sorry, but bless your heart, you were speaking like a slow robot because your internet went down. But I think we got the point, is that we were saying, you know, that sometimes you have to build up and then reduce and then build up and reduce. It is definitely all about seeing people as unique beings. Caroline, I've got your pictures up. Talk us through these. I'll forward it when you want me to forward it.
Okay, I can't. Right, so yeah, so I got my mum doing it. This was a couple of weeks ago. She hates having a photo taken. She'll go mad when she knows. I just went, just go in the other room. And she's just come today because she's been seeing my cousin. So I've not seen her for 2 weeks. And she said she was the same. She went up to 3 and had to come back to 2 for a couple of days. But she's been on 3 now for 7 days. And she says, do you think I look better? So I said, well, let me take a photo. So that's before. Just gone to the next one. And I know that the colouring's slightly different, but that's literally 7 days later.
I mean, that's like, let me just do it again. That's before.
Yeah. And that's after 7 days.
I mean, that's amazing.
I am going to try and get another one with better lighting, but if you go on to the next one as well. So that's from a different side. So that's before.
And that's after.
Yeah.
That's just like, I mean, that's really, really deep lines. Really deep lines.
I'm amazed. That's why I was like that. I said, you're going to have to go in the other room. I need to share this.
That's like, whoa.
I know.
And then this is her hand.
Yeah. I only took one hand, obviously, before. Excuse the feet underneath.
And that's the other hand. That's the hand after.
And you can even see, you know, higher up. They're a lot.
Yeah, like, so let's go back. Yeah, oh yes, yeah. And then you see, oops, lost it, sorry. Where is it? There. Yeah, that's a huge difference.
I know. I'm really shocked. I'll try and take one that's the same colour of the face, but that's the best called get dead quick. So, yeah.
Well, you know, it just goes to show that there's a really strange noise coming from somewhere. Can you hear it in the background? Maybe it's just my end. But anyways, it's absolutely phenomenal. And that's what I was saying, is that when you've got our clients that get those kinds of results, I mean, they're going to be literally on the products for life, I would think. I mean, if your mum, she probably is anyway, but they're going to be so happy with that kind of result, I tell you. So I love that. So Julia, you was going to share something about it as well.
Well, yeah, so I think more a bit also from the business point of view and using the group, because we've got far better testimonials than my own. One thing I can say is, and what that was the main reason for me to do the Collagen Challenge, is that slowly I had severe joint pains all of a sudden, sorry, had severe changes to my health after what I think was COVID over a year ago. And my joint pains, I actually thought I started with arthritis or something like this. And that is going now. So I'm really pleased about this. That was a main reason for me, but we're not through yet. So do apologize for one, it's technology, for the other one, throat. But in terms of the group, it is such a great and easy tool to just say to people, you know what, I use the Dr. Axe video and just say, you know, watch this. Have you heard of collagen loading? Or I say to people, you know, are you using collagen? Have you heard of collagen loading? Watch this, which is complete power of third, because nothing to do with synergy, nothing to do with me or whatever. It's a complete independent review and explanation of what it does. And then I said, well, if you like, you know, we've just started this collagen loading group. You don't have to do the challenge if you just want to listen for yourself. And of the two external people that I've put in there, they're both on the loading group at the minute. And I've actually sort of reactivated interest of silent team members, so people who are in my team, but actually I've reverted to customers, and you're not really, and two of those are on the loading as well. So it's just such a great tool which takes the pressure completely off you. You don't have to do anything apart from asking them to be your friend on Facebook. Otherwise, you can't invite them to the group. Have them invited to the group, as Kim said earlier, and just follow up with them and see how they go. It's, just use it all and go back to people who you haven't spoken to in a while, people who don't really want to know about synergy, but everybody wants to know about, you know, collagen these days and about feeling better. So you don't even have to mention synergy or anything. You can go in with a completely different conversation. And that's me, you know, running blue blood through my veins, where I can't shut up about synergy. But, you know, sometimes that's why some people run away from me. But, you know, I can't help it.
Well, the trouble is, when you start seeing results like this, you really can't help but tell everyone about it. That's the most amazing thing. And Helen Fetzer, thank you, Julia. Helen, you said you've got a client on day 8, I think you said?
Yes, and she just put a message in the group. Update after week 1, definitely improved skin and nail condition. My shins were often dry, itchy and cracked, but seem much better. Definitely no itchy. More importantly, my left hip, which has become very stiff, especially first thing in the morning, is now much freer. Didn't even think about it this morning. And she's only on day 8.
Oh gosh, this is so exciting. It really is. And someone who wanted to leave a message about it, but couldn't join the call tonight. But she said she'd message me. She said, "This is Debbie Percy." She said, "It's so inspiring to be trailblazers. You know, it's really making a difference for folks, and it's a force for hope." So. You know, and who's had some great results from a business point of view? Jana, I don't know if you mind unmuting, because I know you've been getting product off Jackie left, right and centre, haven't you? Tell us how you found it.
Yeah, I was just actually typing it in because I don't know if can you hear me? My computer plays up. Yeah. Literally, I can't stop texting people. I've just taken some of your message about, have you heard of collagen? Do you need any help with creaky knees or wrinkles? We're doing a challenge, collagen loading, and I texted to everyone I know. I must have texted 100 people, and I got 25, 30 responses back. Yeah, put me there, get me a box. No, I don't have anyone who's doing 4, but I have like 20 people who got 1 box, another 5 people who might have got a couple, and I'm still not gone through all my contacts.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And if they're in that collagen loading group, then it might encourage them to, you know, next month to go for the full loading, because they're going to see other people's results and they'll be thinking, you know, maybe I'll do the full 4 boxes. So
yes, that's what I'm hoping. And then I've created my own group with all of them who are on it. So then we just sharing and, you know, messaging each other, sharing ideas or what everyone's feeling. And the sleep, first night, this one is 6. I've not slept properly for 6 years until I started taking collagen. She will not wake me up.
Love it. Oh, thank you, Jana. That's such a success story.
Thank you for that group. It's amazing. It's an amazing way to get in, and people start asking about other things. Oh, do you do probiotic? Oh, do you do such and such? So it's perfect.
And that's why I love it so much, Jana, because people are going to get such discernible results. And you know, some of our other products, we know how beneficial they are, but people want to actually get results, you know, those tangible, less aches and pains, less wrinkles, you know, you start getting them in on that level, and then you can start talking to them about cardiovascular disease, or do you have your greens, or do you have your berries, and all of this sort of stuff. So well, I'm really excited with how this has gone. So I wanted to set a challenge, and I'm going to put this in the team group. You know, Kat and I would like to see this group go from the 284 that we've got in it to 1,000, right? 1,000. So that's really only like, I mean, there's not that many on the group call here right now, but there's more of us in the team. So I'll put a message out about this tomorrow. If we all just invited an extra 5 or 10 people, and we encourage them to invite their people, we would soon get it up. I'm not saying we're going to get it up in a day, but let's just hold a vision to get it up to 1,000 members. Yeah, can you imagine how powerful that's going to be?
That's a great number, Kim. It's like Bart's million people's lives saved, isn't it?
It is, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. I did read out your text.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did indeed. So 1,000, yeah. Let's get it to 1,000 people in there, and see what power that creates for us all. So I want you to just have a real thing. I'm not going to make you unmute and say how many people you're going to speak to or anything like that, but I want you to set your own goals. Set a goal. So between now and the team call next Tuesday, I will have reached out to X number of people to talk about collagen, with the view to inviting them to the group, if that's what they want, obviously. You know, it's not about I'm going to sell how many product or anything. It's about how many people you can reach out to invite to the group. Because if you reach out to, as Jana did, 100 people, I know she's had quite a number of those people come in that group, because I'm admin, so I've seen them being added, you know. So that's what it's all about. So whether yours is 10, 20, 50, 100, that's up to you. But set your own goal. How many people am I going to reach out to? And then let's set a vision of 1,000 people in that group. So that's it, guys. One last super quick thing for the ladies. I'm not sure if anyone's interested in this or not, but there's a free event this weekend. It's American time, so you've got to have a bit of stamina for it. But it's called The Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing. The website is www.mpw2021.com. It's a free event, although they will try to upsell you tickets, but you don't need to do that. You don't need the VIP pass. You can just get a free ticket. It's three days this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's got powerful women in business on there, powerful women in network marketing. There's bound to be a load of tips, probably try and upsell you some stuff. Just go with the flow on that, but grab from it all of the advantages that can come from it, all of the lessons, all of the learning, and all of the energy, I think, and excitement and va-va-voom that's going to come out of it if you decide to do it. So have a look at that. That's the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing this weekend. Helen, you're tuning in, I think, are you? I think to this one. Is this one of the ones you're doing?
Yes. Yeah, I think there's a few of us on it already that are going to be doing it.
A few already. Yeah, perfect.
Kim, do we know if Diane or anybody from Synergy is on it?
No, not as far as I know, which is a shame.
Next year
You'll be on it, Debbie.
I'll be on it if Helen will be.
Exactly. That's what we want. So anyway, that's enough from me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining the call, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.